Xin Qi's perverted sacrifice room revealed the 6 steps to step in. Today, something caught my eye, a detail too striking to ignore. Nearly every major suspect in the Yu Menglong case has now stepped forward, some denying involvement, others scrambling to clear their names. Yet one person, the very first name to surface in the initial leaks, remains completely silent. Xin Qi, the powerful head of Tianyu Media, Yu Menglong's management company. If, as we revealed in our previous report, Yu was bound by a slave-like contract with Tianyu, that would mean Xin Qi effectively owned him. But the story doesn't stop there. Xin Qi reportedly went so far as to carve his own name onto Yu Menglong's face, an act of obsession turned sick. Xin Qi is known as an openly homosexual figure in China's entertainment scene, and as investigations deepen, his old scandals are resurfacing, painting an ever darker picture of power and perversion at the heart of the industry. According to NTD-TV, Xin Qi, along with several other suspects, built a chilling system of control over victims, using contracts, drugs, and private parties to trap them inside what insiders call the sacrifice room. It's said to operate in 6 steps. First, target selection. They approach, lure, and scam attractive young men. Second, binding contract. Victims are coerced into signing slave-like contracts, lured by fake promises of fame or debut opportunities. Once signed, they are placed under constant surveillance and complete control. Third, party entrapment. New recruits are taken to illicit private parties involving drugs and assault. Fourth, sacrifice to investors. Fifth, pleasure for higher-ups. Sixth, control and punishment. If anyone dares to resist, they're beaten, assaulted, drugged, isolated, and completely cut off from the outside world. And the more these slaves offered up, the more they were rewarded, with money, exposure, film roles, variety shows, concert slots, even company shares under their own names as fake shareholders. The horrifying truth is, this isn't a rumor or an exaggeration. It's what these monsters are doing every single day. Before we move on, I just want to share something real quick. YouTube hasn't been recommending our channel much lately, so if you've made it this far, drop this icon in the comments. It really helps us beat the algorithm. You can also find it in the description below if you want to copy it easily. Together, we can get past the censorship and let more people see the truth. Tian Hairong versus her nephew, Xin Qi, fighting over Yu Menglong. Xin Qi was born on September 13, 1991. He entered the film and entertainment industry in 2011, working in entertainment marketing, talent management, and film production planning. His aunt, the so-called capital tycoon Tian Hairong, is an actress, while his biological mother is Tian Hairong. But it's his father's identity that has fueled speculation. Some claim Xin Qi is the illegitimate son of CCP Politburo Standing Committee member Kai Qi. Others say he's the son of Xin Baoan, a senior executive at State Grid Corporation of China. Some insist his father is Xin Jie, a businessman from Hubei province, while a few even allege that he's a distant relative of Xi Jinping. None of these claims have been verified, but one thing is clear. Xin Qi's background is powerful. Powerful enough that people are constantly protecting him, cleaning up his scandals, and covering his tracks. Xin Qi has long been a collaborator of red-haired film director Cheng Qingsong. His aunt Tian Hairong and Cheng have been close partners for over 2 decades. Tian's husband was Xu Ming, the billionaire owner of Dalian Scheid Group, best known as the financial backer of former Chongqing Party Secretary Bo Xilai. In 2005, Forbes ranked Xu Ming as China's 8th richest man. But Xu Ming died mysteriously in prison, reportedly silenced for knowing too many secrets. After his death, Tian Hairong inherited 13 billion yuan, roughly $1.8 billion, instantly becoming a wealthy capitalist widow. According to insiders, by the age of 22, Xin Qi already controlled more than 400 million yuan, about $56 million. His focus? Hunting male artists and laundering money through the entertainment world. Xin Qi reportedly owns hundreds of companies. In 2015, he registered firms in almost every imaginable field: entertainment, weapons, home furnishings, medical devices, agriculture, and more. Many of them were under the names of Happy Boys and Happy Girls contestants, serving as fronts to launder astronomical sums of money. Astronomical, beyond comprehension. In 2013, Yu Menglong joined the talent show Happy Boys, placing 10th nationwide and officially launching his career. But according to online claims, Xin Qi had already set his sights on him the moment Tian Yu signed him. To tighten control, Xin used every possible method, even opening 2 studios under Yu's name that were secretly used for money laundering and illegal transactions. Reports also claim that Yu was blacklisted for 3 years after refusing the hidden rule. Demands of a female capital tycoon, believed to be none other than Tian Hairong, Xin Qi's own aunt. An aunt and her male nephew going after the same man? It's sick just thinking about it. Some netizens recalled that back in 2013, during Happy Boys, the rumors tarnishing Yu Menglong's reputation were likely orchestrated by Xin Qi and Tian Yu. They first smeared him, then pretended to be his saviors, gaining his trust and pushing him to sign the contract. Xin Qi was only 21 at the time, yet already so despicable, shameless, and ruthless. One insider explained that while Yu had striking looks, his singing ability was modest, a weak voice not very strong. He entered the top 10 only through the revival round, which incidentally was the only season of Happy Boys that ever had one. That was when the manipulative and perverse Xin Qi locked his target and set the trap. After Yu Menglong's death, a recording surfaced online, allegedly capturing his screams. "I've followed the rules my whole life. Since I was 25, you've been threatening me. You people want to destroy me, but I won't bow to your threats." According to online sources, Yu did try to resist, but once he entered Tianyu Media, he was trapped inside an enormous system of control. The company wasn't just backed by enormous political power. His contract itself was designed to enslave him. Industry insiders described Tianyu's business model as harvesting leaks. They would sign hundreds of new artists, push only a handful to fame, and let the rest wither in obscurity, frozen, jobless, stripped of all opportunities. And if anyone dared to leave, they faced impossible penalty fees. For Yu, who came from an ordinary family, it was nothing short of a modern-day slavery contract, a trap with no way out. If he had obeyed, if he had accepted being a slave, Yu Menglong could have been a superstar. Obedience equals fame, it's that simple. But Yu refused. His defiance enraged those in power, and they tortured, beat, humiliated, and ultimately killed him. In this filthy, chaotic world, Yu Menglong once cried out, "Born human, yet treated like a lamb, led to slaughter." I believe Yu Menglong's fate reflects the fate of hundreds of millions of ordinary Chinese, all bound by a demonic contract with the Chinese Communist Party. From the moment they raised their fists and swore loyalty, they vowed to sacrifice everything, even their own lives, for the party. That oath, once spoken, becomes a lifelong curse, chaining their destiny to it. The party exploits, crushes, and drains its people to feed the greed of those in power, who in turn continue to bleed the nation dry. It leaves you too afraid to speak, and even if you dared, there is nowhere to be heard. You're locked behind the great firewall, your mind filled with propaganda, deception, and brainwashing, until you end up praising the very system that enslaves you. You dare to speak out? They silence you, then harvest your organs while you're still alive. Your family dares to speak out? They silence them too. Multiple remains found in Dalian mountains, silence from police. Concerning the crime of organ harvesting, villagers in Dalian City, Liaoning Province, have recently revealed chilling details. Remains of unknown origin have been repeatedly discovered, scattered across the nearby mountains. On November 10th, Mr. Zhao, a resident of the Shilibao area in Dalian's Ganjingzi district, told the Epoch Times that he enjoys hiking. Earlier this spring, while exploring a mountain about 50 kilometers from the city, he stumbled upon what appeared to be skeletal remains. He said that locals have encountered similar findings before and even reported them to the police, but received no response. Zhao said, "We suspect these are being dumped by hospitals or laboratories, but if that's the case, they should be properly disposed of. Why are they being thrown into the mountains? According to him, such discoveries have occurred on other mountains as well, yet the local police never handle these cases. Over time, residents have stopped reporting them altogether. Instead, they simply warn their children to stay away. Another resident, Mr. Jin, recounted a similar incident. 2 years ago, a child picking mushrooms on a nearby mountain found what also appeared to be bones. He added that it's common to hear about missing children in the area, some already teenagers, whose parents work in distant cities while grandparents care for them. Local media, he said, never report these disappearances. When reporters reached out to the authorities, an official from the Shilibao town government claimed to be unaware of the situation, while a police officer on duty stated that no police report has been filed. Several residents also recalled that years ago, there had been a body processing plant in Dalian, a facility that produced plasticized human specimens. This matches the information we reported earlier. After the CCP launched its persecution of Falun Gong in July 1999, Bo Xilai, then the party secretary of Dalian, approved the establishment of this body processing plant in 2004. It became the world's largest plastination factory at the time, handling, preserving, and processing thousands of corpses each year, which were then exported for global exhibitions. According to previous media reports, Dalian was one of the first cities in China to carry out large-scale live organ harvesting of Falun Gong practitioners. Around the same time, a specimen industry emerged, reportedly tied directly to those organ harvesting operations. Both of these horrific industries were said to have been overseen by Bo Xilai and his wife, Gu Kailai. There is nothing the Chinese Communist Party would not dare to do, only horrors so extreme that ordinary people can dare not to imagine them. Its crimes have crossed every boundary of humanity. And when that day finally comes, when the party collapses under the weight of its own evil, it will not fall alone. It will drag down with it all those who once raised their fists and swore to give their lives for it. That is why the Tuodine movement, also called the Three Withdrawals, was born. Its purpose is to awaken the Chinese people, help them see the party's true evil nature, and withdraw from the CCP and all its affiliated organizations to reclaim their freedom and their future. To our viewers, especially those in mainland China, or anyone who has ever joined the CCP, the Communist Youth League, or the Young Pioneers, you can complete the 3 withdrawals by visiting global.tuidang.org, clicking Quit the CCP Now, and following the instructions. Then came a shocking note that the Xinhua news agency director left for his family before his death. Xinhua news agency chief's final note to his family: don't give blood. Today, commentator Su Xiaohe dropped a revelation that sent chills down the spine. He spoke about Lin Jibo, the director of Xinhua news agency's Gansu branch, one of the most powerful mouthpieces of the Chinese Communist Party. According to Su, Lin wasn't just another bureaucrat. He was among those who groomed a new generation of 50-cent propagandists, the force driving China's digital censorship machine after Xi Jinping rose to power. Commentator Su Xiaohe said that, according to the information he received, Lin Jibo is believed to have died during the Wuhan virus outbreak. But what stunned everyone was what came next. Before his death, Lin Jibo left his wife a handwritten note saying, "Take care of the child. Do not donate blood. Do not have blood tests. Do not have physical examinations. Be careful of being tissue matched." Tissue matched is a medical term used in organ transplantation. To Su, this message revealed everything. With his rank as a provincial-level Xinhua director, Lin knew the regime's deepest, darkest secrets. That China has turned organ transplantation into an industry, a source of revenue, a diplomatic weapon, and a tool of political control. It's not just a business, it's a multi-purpose instrument of state power. Su warned that most people are mistaken in thinking organ transplantation is just about money. In reality, he said, it's a united front strategy, a diplomatic tool, and a component of national policy, all rolled into one. Prices are even openly discussed. Livers at 250,000 yuan, about $35,000 US, lungs at 80,000 yuan, about 11,200 US dollars, and kidneys at 200,000 yuan, about 28,000 US dollars. And here's the chilling part. Su warned that in China today, your body's biological codes, your blood, and your physical data could one day seal your fate. He said, if one day you're matched, you won't even be able to save your own child. In China, people still raise children, believing they'll take exams, go to college, and have bright futures, but you're dreaming. All your children, all your data are already in their hands. Remember this, it's not a joke, it's real. If it never reaches you, fine, but if one day it does, the sky will collapse and you won't survive. The evil of the Chinese Communist Party is beyond your imagination. That's why this is such an urgent and crucial issue. Not only have we been reporting on it, but so have many independent media outlets and Western news organizations. Raising awareness and helping more people understand what's really happening is vital. The more people know and speak out, the more I believe the wicked will no longer be free to carry on their crimes without consequence. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.